Before I start this video, I just want to mention, I wouldn't fully expect WAL to get banned from Bed Wars, even though he does in fact cheat. Mods are really corrupt nowadays, and my last video, this is my account, here's the user. It got fully permanently banned from Bed Wars because the username was leaked in the video, or they ended up finding it because I showed the username of that one was, and they used match ID and found my username. This is my other account I made a video about, false ban. This is my main account. I don't expect it to get unbanned, but yeah. But these two are false banned, and I just want to let you guys know that mods are corrupted nowadays, and I wouldn't expect WAL to get banned because they're just like that. This was my account. It was like Emerald rank. I got it fully banned because the username was leaked last video. Yeah, it just sucks, but enjoy the video. Alright, so as most of you guys know, Wall made a new debunk video. It wasn't a good debunk video, he just said the same things over and over again. And as you guys know, just like last time, I'm gonna be doing an actual debunk. I'm gonna be going over an entire analysis on why he cheats. There's a few reasons why you should trust me and why I should be decently reliable when it comes to this topic. I am a former cheat developer. I've not done this in like a while. It's been like since season 14. And this is exactly why I say I got false banned because these accounts I've never cheated on before, and I didn't. And I have not played on them until after I stopped cheating. And you should trust me because I am a former cheat developer. Even though I'm a legit player, I have used to develop cheats. I know a lot about what I'm talking about. Even though I never fully made vape scripts, I made scripts for fun, and I've experimented with these a lot. And I feel like this should be enough for me to be reliable in this case. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the debunk and let's get into it. Okay, so Wall made an extremely bold statement that if you're on the same ping, this can't happen, and this only happens on separate ping. Like I said in my last video, I really encourage all of you guys to test it out on your own because it's not going to work at all without cheats. What he told us was, this is completely possible, these hits. If you're on high ping, there's a huge ping difference. Now, we know Wall likes to say it was delay, but we're going to be seeing what delay actually is. Now, as you can see, I am on 200 ping, testing this out on a low ping player, so there's going to be like a 200 ping difference here. And as you can see, my sword stops instantly, and sometimes it is possible to get like one hit. But if there's one thing you can see from my clips that is extremely different from Wall's clips, that's not the hits. It's the sword animation. Now, you guys might be confused. Why does sword animations matter at all when it comes to anything? Although it is possible for one delayed hit to occur because of high ping or latency, that is not what Wall's clip shows. Instead, he constantly lands multiple hits while the Sophia freeze is active, with each hit lining up with a delayed swing animations. Through testing, I found that a delayed swing animation can still play after being frozen, but it does not register damage because hit validation is disabled immediately. The animation and hit registration are separate systems. An animation is purely visual, while the server independently validates attacks. If attacks continue to register while the game is supposed to block them, that behavior is consistent with combat automation rather than normal latency or client-side prediction. What this means in shorter and easier terms is that the fact that his animations in sword check was lined up perfectly shows this is KA. And if this wasn't KA, he would get like one hit and then the sword animation would be like a bit delayed, but this is just not how that works. This is KA. Now I'm going to be providing a few clips to prove my point. Now as you can see, it is possible to have like one delayed hit, but what is even more possible is to have delayed swing animation. Now swing animation and the actual hits are both different systems. Pretty much how this works is with attacks. The player presses the attack button, which is left click. The client plays swing animation immediately for responsiveness, and then the client sends a attack request to the server. The server validates whether the attack is legal and can detect a hit, and then the server performs hit detection, assuming you're in the right angle, the right range, which often uses ray casts, sharp casts, hitboxes, or overlap checks. If valid, damage knockback will be applied. Now as you can see here, the hit detection and animation is lined up perfectly despite it being delay when it's not supposed to happen. Yeah, that's just not how that works. Now this is actually my friend's POV of me hitting him, and I am on 200 ping, my friend is on good ping. Now this shows my swing animation is delayed almost every time, but my hits are rarely delayed, only by one at most. And as you can see, I'm speeding it up, and you can go through this in editing software. Literally every time destroys Wall's point completely. This is just not possible. Test it for yourselves. This is just not, it's not going to work. just test it for yourselves, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. This is just, yeah. And as you can see in my POV, it's sped up, so slow it down in like a video software or something. 200 ping the entire time. My friend's on good ping, and the entire time my swing animation is delayed, or my hit is delayed by one hit at most on 200 ping. 2 hits is not possible. Yeah, this is just not realistic at all. Like, how do I tell you? This is just not. No, bro. Next up, I'm gonna be going over the infamous PA clip. This clip, I don't know how you guys think it's legit. The Titan does not debunk anything. I guess it can debunk this one, but there is an entire trajectory change. Went fully to the right. I don't know what you want me to say. As you can see, I'll put text on screen of how much of a frame delay that is. Yeah, that's not how Titan works. It's not gonna change your entire trajectory horizontally in just like a couple frames. This is just not how that works. And this, I don't know what else to prove to you. If you think this is legit, you're just trapped in your own delusions. I can't even lie. Alright guys, in today's video, we're gonna be leaking the secret group chat, the wall proof. Nah, I'm playing. Instead, I'm just gonna go to images. There's a few things that we should look at here. Now, these are just screenshots. Not gonna prove much, but I'm just showing you guys these because there's gonna be probably more videos. I don't know for sure, but this is just sus. This is just sus hits that can like furthermore prove that he cheats. Right here, this is just blatant PA. Yeah, this is just sus hit. This is just PA. As you can see, the cursor was normal right here, and then it just changed. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Most of the stuff I already showed in my last video, and like I said, this all isn't like these screenshots aren't meant to be like conclusive proof. They're just meant to be like a bit of evidence to like further back up my claims. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, WAL cheats. There's no doubt about it. Yes, yeah. Something else worth mentioning. This is something that me and Milo discovered on a stream. Pretty much right here, he's proning in, and this is actually just a bug. What happens when you're injected? I'm not gonna go into detail with it because people say it's graphics, but this is something else worth mentioning. This is a rare bug that happens when you're injected in game, which means you're cheating. Okay, I just want to say, this is a voiceover. I am confident that WAL will make a debunk video on this, and he will not provide that much proof. He'll just say the same thing over and over again. I just don't want this. I just don't listen to him. Just look at the facts. Look what I've proven, and look what he's proven. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm just confident that he's gonna make a debunk video. He's gonna cheat in the video, and I want you guys to test this for yourselves, just to make sure. Test this for yourselves before believing him, because it's not gonna work.
You can't recreate this if both people are on like the same ping. One person has to have like way different ping than the other. So yeah, it's not gonna work. Because I actually tried to do it when I was on the same ping on my phone. It did not work.